Hello, my name is Yasmin and welcome to Yoga with Yas. We're going to be running through a nice little warm-up flow that you can add into your week at any point. We'll be doing a little bit of the warm-up and then we're going to add in a couple of sun salutations, and at the end you can do as many of those as you would like. Take a shavasana or resume other yoga practice or any other workout that you feel like doing. If you're ready to get started, have a lie down on your mat, flat on your back, and just recenter yourself. Feel the ground underneath. Taking a breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Let your shoulders sink away from your ears, nice and relaxed. Draw both of your knees in towards your chest and just take a gentle roll, little rock side to side, just a couple of centimeters. Feel the lower back massaging into the ground. Opening up the lumbosacral junction. Bring the arms out wide to the side like a T, and then let your legs roll one way or another, exhaling as you roll. And you can turn away from it if you would like. If you'd like to increase the stretch, you can straighten the top leg out. Otherwise, you can keep them bent. If you need to reduce the stretch, you can place a bolster, a block, or a cushion or a jumper underneath the knee that's on the ground, just to take some of that pressure off. Inhaling the legs back to center, give them a little hug. Arms come back out to the side and let them roll. Exhaling as you open out the other way, again straightening the leg or supporting the leg as required to the level that is right for your practice today. Always choose what's right for you. It doesn't matter who your instructor is or what anyone else around you is doing. Pick what's right for you and your body. Breathing in and out. Inhale the legs back to center, give them a little bit of a hug. Now you can choose to do the static one again, or you can take a couple of rolls with me, some dynamic side to side stretches. The arms come out into a T shape. Activate your core nice and strong, and then let your legs drop one way, and then activate the core, bring it back to center, and let them rock the other way. Not going all the way down. We're just increasing that first stretch that we did, with our core nice and active, or holding that static stretch with the leg to the side. Swapping over now, if you've been holding the static one, just taking a couple more rolls. Then placing the heels onto the ground. Reset yourself nice and close so your heels are up flush to your bum, as close as they can get. Your hands come down on either side, gripping into the earth. Spread the fingers out wide, the toes out wide. And then inhale as you lift your pelvis up towards the sky, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae. And then exhaling as you're lowering back down. Inhale as you lift up towards the sky. And then exhaling as you're lowering back down. Taking these ones a bit faster because we're doing a bit of a warm up. Inhaling. And exhale as you lower. You can hold these if you want, or you can take it through the speed that I am. Inhaling, coming up. And exhaling, coming down. 2 more. Inhaling all the way up. And exhaling all the way down. From here, we're going to roll into a all fours tabletop position. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Take a little bit of a wiggle side to side, loosening off the spine. And rolling in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Inhaling the chest up towards the sky. And then exhaling as you come down into your cat. Inhaling all the way up, running through a few sequences of cat-cow. Exhaling as you roll down. Inhaling, looking up, shoulders back and down. Exhaling as you roll down. Inhaling up. And then exhaling as you roll down. Bring the toes together, the knees out wide to the edges of your mat, dropping down into an active child's pose. Your bum doesn't have to touch all the way to your heels, but by active, we're just lifting up onto our fingertips, pushing the chest down between your shoulders, opening up, breathing in, and all the way out. Lifting back up into all fours. Right leg comes forward between the hands and sink a little bit lower. You need to readjust at any point so that you feel like you're more square with your feet. So you don't want your heel right in front of your knee. You should be a bit more on train tracks, dropping a little bit lower and feeling the stretch through the front of that hip flexor on the left-hand side. And you'll feel it opening up in the groin on the right. And you can take your hand onto the right knee and just gently wiggle it in and out a little bit, or you can hold it statically out to that side slightly and feel the stretch in the groin on the right-hand side. Dropping back into a half split on the right hamstring and feel that lengthening. Shoulders back and down, keep the chest lifted nice and strong through your core. You can stay up on the toes on the left foot, or you can uncurl them and drop down a little bit deeper. Breathing in and out. And then inhaling as you come forward, sweep that leg back behind you, and then inhaling that left leg forward, chest lifted, dropping down into that hip flexor stretch on your right hand side, shoulders away from the ears. Sink a little bit lower if you can. And if you would like to take the hand to the left knee and open up through the adductors a bit more on the left hand side, and it deepens the stretch on the right hip flexor a bit too. This is my tight side though. Just listening to my body, not going too fast. And then dropping back onto that right leg. So again, you can stay up on the toes curled as you do a half split on the left-hand side, as long as that chest is tall, nice and strong through your core and spine. And then if at any point you want to drop a little bit lower, you can uncurl the toes and sink into that hamstring, half split hamstring stretch on the left. Lifting up, and from here, walking towards the front of your mat into just a gentle forward fold, and just bending, flexing each of the legs, loosening up the hamstrings. And you might even want to, you can either hold this or you can tuck your fingertips underneath your toes, bend your legs down so that you're more flex, and then straightening the hamstrings, bending down and straightening. More dynamic hamstring stretch, bit of movement, mobility to really warm them up so that they're ready for whatever workout, practice, even just going about your day. And then holding onto your elbows, let your body lengthen, feel your spine lengthen, the shoulders dropping and relaxing. Bring your hands back down, and as you inhale and roll up towards the sky, feel your spine lengthening, opening, the hands rise above your head, squeezing the glutes gently, looking up towards your fingertips. Exhale, the arms come down. So we're going to run through our first sun salutation now. We're going to run through the option where we take our knees and we take baby cobra. So hands come out to the side. Reset your posture, spread your toes out nice and wide. Inhale, the arms come up towards the sky, squeezing the glutes. And then exhale as you fold back down. Inhale into a halfway lift of your choice, either fingertips floating, hands on your shins, or hands on the thighs, whatever is right for you to find that nice flat back. Exhaling as you fold forward and stepping backwards into your first plank, knees drop down to the ground, shoulders back and down, and then your elbows push backwards as you lower all the way down to the ground, rolling the shoulders back and down, inhaling for a baby cobra, pushing the earth away from you using your body, not your fingertips. So just lift your hands just to check yourself that you're using your back muscles to lift that body up. Take a breath here, breathing in and out. Then tucking the toes under. Exhale as you push back into your first downward facing dog, and just walking the legs out here. Breathing in and out. Tilt the pelvis up towards the sky and keep the legs as bent as they need to. It's more about lifting your chest towards your thighs and pushing that pelvis right up. Walking towards the front of the mat, inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, the arms come up towards the sky, squeezing the glutes. And exhale, the arms come down. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale for a halfway lift, shoulders back and down. And then exhale, stepping back, hands out nice and wide. Spread the fingertips. You can take the knees or you can take toes this time with me. Shoulders back and down. Elbows push right back, lowering to 90 degrees. Inhale for an upward facing dog. Take a breath here, breathing in and out. Your knees are off the ground for your upward facing dog. And then tucking the toes back under, exhaling for your downward facing dog. Holding here, taking a breath, tilting the pelvis, set the posture. Then inhale the right leg up towards the sky, taking a breath here, breathing in and out. And then exhaling on the next exhale to lower the right leg down. Inhale the left leg up towards the sky, breathing in and out. On the next exhale, lowering back down, dropping a little bit lower into that downward facing dog, shoulders back and down. And then walking towards the front of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, the arms come up towards the sky, squeezing the glutes together. And then exhale, the arms come down, rolling the shoulders back and down. And just feeling your body warmer and ready to take on whatever the day has in store for you. So I hope that you enjoy either the rest of your yoga flow, the rest of your workout, or just the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me for today's warm-up yoga flow, and I will see you next week for the next yoga flow.